Today we got a special creepypasta for you, and it's called the Garfield doll. Hope you enjoy. The year is 1980. My favorite show, Garfield, likes to come on, usually at 8. Garfield is a cat that was formed. All he liked to do was sleep and eat. He was fat, very fat. But there's more to it. It started at 8. The show usually starts at 8. Just like I just told you. It said a new episode of Garfield is about to come on, so I didn't waste no time. I had to see this. I quickly ran to my mother was missing. I quickly ate my supper because I didn't want to miss the episode. And thank God did I eat that. Because the episode had just come on and I got finished eating. I sat down in that chair because he usually lets me sit in it whenever there's a new Garfield episode on. Alright, so here's what happens. The episode began with Garfield's song. But it was kind of different. Garfield had different eyes. His eyes were blacked out. I was trying to think, maybe this is a new thing that Hollywood is trying to do to the Garfield. But the only kind of scary Garfield I could think of is the movie version. But his eyes were pale black. Very black. I decided to just watch the rest of the episode. The song that finally went off. Garfield, at the beginning of the episode, was sitting in John's chair, watching the dead zone. Then I started to think, why is he watching the dead zone? Garfield saw John coming in. John said he had to go to the store. So, later in the episode, it was a pretty weird episode. But later, at the ending of the episode, they announced the Garfield doll. The newest merchandise to the TV series and movies of Garfield. I told my dad I had to get it. But he said Friday. Friday is the time we will get that doll for you, I promise. You just have to make it until Friday. 5 days later. It was the day I got my Garfield doll. Everyone was anxious to get their hands on a Garfield doll. My dad, I hopped in the car, started the car up, and he said he would be back in 1 hour. I guess it was because he had to pick up a few things too. A couple hours later, my dad just came back with lots of bags. I was thinking, how many groceries did he get? Anyway, I finally got the courage to get up and ask him about the doll. He said, I got it. He quickly snatched something out of one of the bags. It was the doll. I was so happy. I didn't feel like crying. I only feel like crying tears of joy. Because I am a big, anxious Garfield fan. Later that night, it was time for the Garfield show to come on. I quickly grabbed my doll out of my closet so he can watch the show with me. The Garfield show came on, and it was strange because I slept through the episode. I couple hours when I woke up, my Garfield doll was gone. I quickly turned off the TV and walked towards the hallway. The Garfield doll was in the hallway. I quickly ran to my mom and dad's room. Their door was locked. So I quickly ran to my room. But that's when the doorbell rang. Ding dong. I said, who could this be at the middle of the night? I quickly ran to the door. Then I quickly peeked in the peephole. I could hear breathing. I said, who is it? Then I heard banging. And I said, who is it? Again, the banging. Then a cold, high-pitched voice. I ran to my room, and before I locked the door and got the heck out of there. I started to forget about the man while I started to look for my Garfield doll. I found it eventually, hiding under my bed. I wonder, how did it get under my bed? It was sleeping in the chair with me. I ran into the hallway to see if my mom and dad had unlocked their door. Thing is, they did. I quickly opened the door and turned the lights on. As I slowly turned the lights on. Before I could turn the lights on, I saw a strange black figure. The strange black figure started growling at me. Like a dog or something. But except for one thing. That thing couldn't have been a dog. It could have been a human because it was standing on its hind legs. I quickly switched the light on, but when I switched the light on, crap, I saw it. It had black fur and a nostril, like a dog would have. Its mouth covered in blood. It had big claws and hooves. I couldn't believe my eyes. Could all the legends be true? Yeah, there used to be this legend back in my old school that would say if you had bought a Garfield doll by watching a strange Garfield episode, you would be paid a visit from the demon dog. I don't know what this thing was. I don't know how it got in my house. But I know one thing. Whoever that man was, he wasn't a man. It was the demon dog. I quickly turned my face to my mom and dad, but they were missing. Second thoughts that came into my head, saying, what if he ate them? What if they're dead? What if they're in his stomach? I quickly ran out to my mom and dad's room. I unlocked the door, and I started to head to the nearest gas station. I kept seeing the dog coming at me. But as I turned around, nothing would be there. But as I turned back the other way, I would keep hearing these growling noises. I said, how could this be happening to me? How? All I did was just watch a strange Garfield episode and get a doll. Three hours later, after I finally lost the thing that looked like the demon doll, I found the nearest gas station. I went inside. An adult was waiting at the counter. He was reading a newspaper. Not that much in the news today. But I told him what happened, but he didn't believe me. But he said he would go back and check. And I said, no, don't leave me. That thing is still out there. He could probably kill you. So he took his gun that he hid under the cabinet. He said he would be back in 1 hour. So I knew I had to hide in somewhere. Alright guys, we hope you enjoyed the part 1 of our Garfield doll creepypasta. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my gaming channel and to the Creepypasta Season 1 channel. I will see you in the next episode. Peace out, my YouTube comrades. How creepy was that? Huh, James?